So Chloe normally likes to work out on the balcony in the mornings because it's like really nice and peaceful. It's like the perfect place to work out. But today she couldn't because we got invaded by monkeys. They were running around jumping and they just weren't shy, causing such chaos. See down there, the chairs have fallen over and they're drinking the hand sanitizer and they just weren't shy.
Okay, now it's time to go for our daily morning swim.
As is tradition, if you start the day any other way at the beach, you're doing it wrong.
Swimming in the Indian Ocean. It's like a warm bath and the water is so clear. Perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. And as we were walking out, we saw blowfish just dead lying on the floor there.
It's random because somehow that's the second blowfish we've seen on the beach in the past week. Which is weird because before that I don't think I've ever seen a blowfish.
Yeah, but there's tons and tons of marine life here on this Diani stretch because there's a reef just over there and that's actually kind of where we're going to be going next.
There are always beach boys on this beach that come up to you without fail. And this morning we actually need to talk to one of them about something, but it's the one day where we don't see any. How is this possible? Induction cookers are the best. They heat up in like 2 seconds and I find our cooking time is like cut in half. Overpriced oat milk.
So like $8 for a carton of oat milk.
Good morning from Diani. It already feels like it's been such an eventful morning. I can't believe we're just sitting down for breakfast now.
Yeah, with the monkey invasion and the morning swim, it's been really good.
Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a video showing you what the best day in Diani looks like.
So I can see a bunch of boats heading out now and we really want to catch a boat to do something fun. So we're gonna eat our breakfast up super quickly and then head out.
While we were eating breakfast, we realized we might have actually left this a little bit late. I, for some reason, thought, because I've done this snorkeling before, that you go at about 10 a.m., but I don't know. Tide's looking like it's kind of going back up. So we're gonna rush over to one of these boats and see if we can get a ride.
Yeah, and now they know that we're going snorkeling, because that's the first time we've said it. Like looking for sandbanks and stuff, and the guys were in charge of steering in the motor at the back, so it was quite cool. He was kind of pointing out all the sandbanks to him as we were going. That's teamwork.
So here in Diani, usually for like the easy daytime snorkeling, you just go to the sandbank that when the tide is low comes out of the water and becomes a sandbank, because there's no sandbank when the tide is high. And you just go park your boat on there, you get your snorkels and you go in and you just kind of get to roam around on your own.
I am so excited. I can't remember the last time that I went snorkeling.
This is a the ladies group.
Wow, that's cool looking. Oh wow, so hard.
Zebra fish. This one no problem, I have a black one. Thank you.
It's like pinching me. Ha! I want to put it down, I'm done with this.
Do it.
It's moving, it's so weird.
What's beer?
That is so gross. This guy's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is it. We are on the sandbank, just out in the ocean. The water is so blue. I think this has to be the best day to do it. And we thought it was a little strange when we got here and there was no boats, because I'm used to it being so crowded, but we were just the first ones here. So we have it all to ourselves. And yeah, so what you do is first you arrive and they show you the fish from on the glass boat. And then what you do is you come and you park at the sand island and you get your snorkels and your flippers and you go in and explore. So nice. This is seriously one of the coolest things ever. I mean, you really have to do this when you come to Diani. I'm not even out snorkeling yet, I'm just walking in the shallow waters and I've already seen this beautiful red starfish. Okay, let's see what so our boat has just gone off, so we have to guard our stuff, so we're waiting to snorkel, but let's see what we can find by just walking around. So nice. It's so clear. Love it. And the other thing I love, you can walk out really far and it's still beautiful and sandy and not deep at all.
Bye.
Looks like I'm swimming, but so our boat captain said he would be back in 6 minutes. Well, we just took pictures and he was gonna go pick up other people and then we could snorkel, but I reckon it's been about 20 minutes and nobody is here, so we actually can't snorkel because we don't really want to leave our bag of like cameras and phones on the sand, so we'll wait.
Not a bad place to be stuck.
We had this boat to ourselves and it was 1,000 shillings per person and we didn't bargain too much. You could probably even get that down a little bit more. Now we're just heading back because we're really hungry, so we're going to make lunch and then think of another afternoon adventure. classic grilled cheese and tomato soup, but you just burn top of the grilled cheese. These induction cookers are intense, but it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be good. And we're missing butter, but I mean, olive oil makes a crispy bread anyways.
All right, so after an eventful morning, we're now going to spend the rest of the day just laying back and chilling out on our super cool balcony, because that's what you do in Diani. When the temperature goes up, you just chill out in the shade somewhere with a pool, hopefully. We've got an epic balcony and a pool, so we're just going to lay back, chill out, and when it cools down later on, go on and walk on the beach, try to find some dinner, and see what we can do.
Good.
Oh, you can see my nice sunburned back in the video. You can see where my hands couldn't get to. It's shadow. So we spent the entire afternoon lounging around.
And now we're gonna go grab dinner, but we've chosen somewhere that's a bit far, so we still get to do one more activity, which is a 30-minute walk on the beach to the restaurant. The restaurant we've chosen is 30 minutes down the beach that way. I've heard that when the tide is high, you actually can't get all the way there. So I don't know anything about the tides and the times, but I'm hoping it's low enough that we don't have to do some crazy detour and not be able to walk on the beach. Okay, I was kind of saying that a little bit just like as a joke, but I'm looking now and the tide is actually very high. So I'm a little nervous.
This is such a beautiful stretch of coast, so it's like, it would be a total shame if you went through a day and you didn't go for a long walk on the beach. You know, when they say, what's your type? Someone who enjoys long walks on the beach, so come to Diani.
Sometimes this beach is so pleasant to walk on because the sand just stays hard.
And then other times, for whatever reason, it gets like deep. So every step is an effort. It's like being on a stair machine because your foot sinks into the ground as you step in.
So behind me, I think this is the corner that maybe you can't pass when the tide's high. I'm hoping so because we can pass by, so it's all good.
We are here at Nomad at the Sands, which is a hotel but also has a really awesome restaurant. It's right on the beach. So we're literally sitting here looking out over the sea. There's a full moon behind me, and the restaurant's got a spectacular menu with lots of good seafood, meat and vegetarian options. It's on the pricier side, but it's definitely going to be worth it.
We've started with a glass of wine and they've given us these awesome entrees. We've kind of like demolished them, but it's like this crispy homemade chips kind of thing with like a spicy tomato sauce. And then for our mains, we've decided to split a veggie sushi platter, which is actually kind of reasonable. It's $9.90 for 18 pieces. So if that ends up being filling, that's going to be an awesome thing to come back to. And a vegetable coconut curry that is filled with delicious, delicious vegetables. And yeah, we love curry, so win-win.
I think we've had curry like 5 nights in a row.
Yeah, we definitely have had curry like 5 nights in a row. And yeah, so I think we'll leave you guys here, and I hope that you recreate this day because it's been awesome.